Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Hit the like button before we begin. For more engaging videos, subscribe to my channel. Let's get straight to the why technology can be dangerous. Please watch the entire video. Intro. Our lives have greatly improved thanks to technology, yet there are frequently hidden costs. Even the ancient art of making bronze and iron was motivated by a need for better weapons of war rather than just tools and plows. For a lot of current science, this is still the case. Progress has been made when technical knowledge has been used to fight disease, promote health, produce more food, enable faster transportation, or lessen misery. We enjoy novelty and creativity but neglect the fact that they occur at the edges of our comprehension. Potential threats are rarely seen or are impossible to foresee. While innovation and knowledge are growing at previously unheard of speeds, our individual understanding of the total is decreasing. Just a few years ago, the volume of our everyday communications, emails, calls, texts, pictures, and blogs would have been unfathomable. They reach us, but we dismiss, delete, or forget them much more quickly than we did with handwritten letters and pictures. As our computer systems develop and outdated data become incompatible with contemporary storage and software technologies, the life expectancy of recorded data is gradually decreasing as a result of technological advancement. We have pictures of the grandparents, but we don't think our grandchildren will have access to any computerized ones. There are stone carvings, albeit they don't say anything. The most fundamental and immediate effect that technology has on the daily lives of the majority of people may be economic in nature. Almost everyone is concerned about the problem of jobs and unemployment. While there has long been rivalry between human labor and equipment in the field of physical chores, it has only lately been applied to the field of mental work. Similar to how heavy machinery has reduced the need for humans to exert themselves physically, modern technology, in the form of microchips and computers, also has the ability to do the same for mental work. But does this imply that people will no longer have a role to play in the world? Computers have started to appear in classrooms gradually but certainly. The potential of the personal computer in education is great, despite its current under-optimization. The sharing of course materials, student submissions of papers, tests, course response submissions, and other creations can all be made simple with the help of wireless networks. Students may have immediate access to a wealth of information and expertise thanks to the networking of information. Our dependence on computers and communications that rely on electrical power, optical fiber cables, and satellites poses unexpected risks. Satellites are essential for communication, but they have a limited lifespan and are capable of disintegrating into hundreds of extremely fast components that can collide with and destroy other satellites. The situation is out of control, and current plans to double data speeds could spell the end for satellite-based technologies within a few decades. Further collisions are inevitable because there are already numerous orbital fragments from failed spacecraft. At orbital speeds, even pieces the size of a cell phone can have kinetic energy 500 times larger than that of a military tank shell. Impacts are magnificent. Only the timing of satellite technology's self-destruction is unknown. Acts of terrorism or politics might quickly destroy satellites. Contrary to unpredictable natural events like Earth-striking sunspot eruptions, such threats can be anticipated. Although they produce stunning aurora in the night sky, they have also devastated electricity networks. Because we are fully reliant on electronics, electrical power, and satellites, we are susceptible. Major solar emissions that inevitably cross our Earth's orbit have the potential to completely cut off power to develop societies and even destroy satellites. Few individuals would even want to consider the implications since they are so terrible. Many people are cut off from society by technology, particularly the elderly and the destitute. As the evolving systems are either too expensive or too sophisticated for such people, our dependence on computers provides an apparent example. They are marginalized rather than benefited. Furthermore, the technologies are almost often created by and for the young, who are unable to understand how aging affects things like manual dexterity, sensitivity to light colors in displays, and vision. Lack of knowledge might also make people more susceptible to financial and data breaches. Cybercrime is rising as a result of technology. Globally, this is costing many billions of dollars annually and is rapidly increasing. Undoubtedly, technology has changed the way we sleep. Many of us stay up way too late texting or reading through social media with pals. Even when we're weary, it's challenging to put the devices aside. How many of us are culpable of rolling over in the middle of the night to check our phones? Children and adults alike can lose hours watching meaningless entertainment, such as hilarious cat videos. The apps that are specifically made to keep us hooked on them are challenging to uninstall. All of these factors contribute to disturbed sleep and generally bad sleeping habits. When we fall asleep with the TV on, the light from the TV affects our sleep patterns as well. Our sleep has gotten worse as a result of regularly engaging in these habits. Our brain's ability to produce melatonin, the sleep hormone, is affected by late-night device use, which makes it more difficult for us to have a restful night's sleep. Our brains can suffer severe effects from not getting enough sleep. The brain performs some housekeeping activities when you sleep, getting rid of items that aren't crucial and rewiring the nervous system so you can wake up refreshed and ready for a new day. However, if we don't get enough sleep, we're denying our brain of its fundamental requirements and will find it difficult to do our daily tasks. Having all of the information available to us at all times is a major source of distraction. Anything from having issues maintaining a conversation to having trouble keeping your phone out of your hand while driving could be the cause. Incoming messages and notifications can cause us to lose focus on other tasks if they keep drawing our attention away from them. The act of texting or scrolling while someone should be doing something else is incredibly distracting, as we have all witnessed. There doesn't seem to be any way to avoid the relentless barrage of information. It doesn't appear to be slowing down anytime soon either. It's a fact that people are usually considerably braver when they are using an online persona. Online, you have a much higher propensity to say things that you would never say in person. Cyberbullying has become a major concern because of the anonymity the internet offers. When you may not be held accountable for your conduct, it is simpler to say horrible things to someone. In the worst scenarios, some of what individuals post online could even be fatal. Online bullying may be one of the main factors contributing to the surge in youth suicides. The most frequent unfavorable effect of technology may very well be this. Our dependence on impersonal contact is maintained by social networking. We don't often have as much face-to-face interaction as we formerly did. As a result, compared to others who spend more time interacting with people in person, our social skills are less advanced. There is increased miscommunication as a result of a decline in our capacity to read social cues and body language. Online dishonesty has been a concern for years due to people creating phony profiles. If you aren't physically present with your chat partner, it's still difficult to identify who you are speaking with. People are being catfished, or persuaded to enter into relationships with someone posing as someone else. Children and teenagers in particular are at risk for this kind of dishonest behavior. Compared to more experienced adults, they are more inclined to take things at face value. We frequently come across dangerous items when online browsing, including phishing, viruses, and other threats cloaked as advertisements. Although most people are aware of it and can simply avoid them, what about our kids? Even advertisements can occasionally be beneficial to them. In a 2005 survey, it was found that 70% of teenagers between the ages of 15 and 17 had unintentionally come across porn. Today, what about? One other negative impact of technology on our life is the loss of empathy. We might reach a point where we stop even being bothered by the violence we see online as we grow more accustomed to it. The downsides of technology are evident everywhere, in the end. In a new device-driven frontier, we are at the forefront. And we still have a lot of questions about how this will affect us in the future. Smartphone slouch desk slouch text neck whatever you choose to call it, the way we position ourselves while using devices like phones, computers, and tablets is unhealthy. This poor posture can cause psychological problems as well, such as lower self-esteem and mood, a loss in assertiveness and productivity, and a greater propensity to recall unpleasant things, in addition to back and neck problems. Your physical posture shapes your psychological posture and may hold the secret to a more positive outlook and more self-assurance. Without the ability to unplug, tune out, and turn off, our health would definitely deteriorate farther than it already has. Despite the fact that technology has a lot of benefits to give, there are also some drawbacks. If we want to utilize technology to its maximum potential, we must ultimately find a balance. What are your thoughts on our video? Please share your insightful feedback with us in the comment section below. Please hit the subscribe button and hit the like button if you like this video.